In a far-off galaxy, a group of alien leaders gathered in a grand chamber. Their planet, Zaloria, was known for its advanced technology and powerful warships. The leaders were proud of their achievements. They believed they were the most powerful species in the universe. The room buzzed with conversation as they discussed their latest encounters with Earth. "Humans are nothing but primitives," sneered Zorak, a tall alien with green skin and glowing eyes. He pointed at a holographic display showing Earth. "They still use outdated weapons and have no real technology. Why should we worry about them?" The other leaders laughed, agreeing with Zorak. They felt confident that any encounter with humans would end in an easy victory. But just as they were about to dismiss Earth completely, the main screen flickered to life. A strong signal surged through their systems, causing alarms to blare. "What is that?" gasped Lyra, a small alien with bright blue skin. She looked worried, her antennae twitching nervously. The leaders turned their attention to the screen. It showed a fleet of massive ships emerging from the dark depths of space. Each ship was unlike anything the aliens had ever seen. They were adorned with bright colors and strange symbols, and they moved with an elegance that suggested power and speed. "Those are human warships!" shouted Raxos, a large alien with a spiky head. He was the commander of their fleet and had fought many battles. "But how can this be? We thought they had no real military." The aliens stared in disbelief. The humans had hidden their advanced technology for years, but now they were ready to reveal their strength. The alien leaders quickly tried to analyze the situation. "What did this mean for them?" Suddenly, a transmission crackled over the speakers. A voice filled the chamber, clear and strong. "This is Commander Lisa Hart of the United Earth Fleet. We are here to protect our home. If you wish to threaten Earth, you will face the full power of our armada." The aliens exchanged shocked glances. The humans were not only aware of them, but were ready for battle. The transmission ended, leaving an eerie silence in the room. Zorak broke the silence, his expression turning serious. "This changes everything. We underestimated the humans. If they truly have a fleet of warships, we need to prepare." Lyra nodded, her fear replaced by determination. "We should gather intelligence. Find out how many ships they have and what kind of weapons they possess." Raxos stood tall, his spiky head nodding in agreement. "Yes, we cannot let our pride blind us. We must be ready for whatever comes next." The leaders quickly called for their best scouts to gather information about the human fleet. They were now facing an unexpected threat, and their confidence began to waver. The humans, whom they had dismissed as weak, were showing strength and resolve. This could not be taken lightly. Meanwhile, on Earth, Commander Lisa Hart watched the screens in her command center. Her crew was buzzing with excitement. They had prepared for this moment for years, waiting for the right time to reveal their hidden fleet. "Are they really that surprised?" she asked, a smile creeping onto her face. "They thought we were weak, but they have no idea what we're capable of." Her second-in-command, a young officer named James, responded, "We need to stay alert. They might retaliate quickly." "Agreed," Lisa said. "But now we have the chance to show them that humanity is not to be underestimated. We will protect our planet at all costs." As the Earth fleet prepared for their first mission in years, the alien leaders grew increasingly anxious. They were caught off guard, and their pride was shaken. They had always believed in their superiority, but now they faced a challenge they never saw coming. The stage was set for a confrontation, and neither side knew how it would end. The aliens were not prepared for the reality that awaited them. Humanity had been silent for too long, and now they were ready to fight. The unexpected signals had changed everything, and the galaxy would never be the same again. The tension in the alien command chamber grew thick as the leaders discussed their next move. The arrival of the human warships had shaken their confidence. Zorak paced the floor, his mind racing with thoughts. "We cannot let this go unanswered," he said, his voice low and firm. "We must send a force to confront the humans." Raxos nodded, his eyes narrowing. "I agree. We cannot allow them to think they can challenge us. A show of strength is necessary." Lyra, still feeling uneasy, raised her hand. "But what if they are more powerful than we believe? We should gather more intelligence before attacking." "No more waiting," Zorak shouted. "We risk looking weak. Send a small task force to confront them. Show the humans they are outmatched." With a reluctant agreement, the alien leaders ordered a fleet of 10 ships to engage the humans. Each ship was equipped with powerful weapons and skilled pilots, ready to strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. As the alien ships prepared for launch, a feeling of unease settled over the crew. Meanwhile, on Earth, Commander Lisa Hart and her crew watched as the alien ships appeared on their radar. The Earth fleet consisted of 12 ships, all bristling with advanced technology. The humans were ready, but Lisa knew the aliens were strong. "Keep calm, everyone," Lisa said, her voice steady. "We will not let fear take over. Remember, we have trained for this moment." As the alien ships approached, the humans took their positions. Lisa's flagship, the USS Valor, was at the front of the fleet, a symbol of human strength. The alien ships were sleek and fast, but the human vessels were sturdy and powerful. "Commander, the alien ships are on an intercept course," shouted James, her second-in-command. "Prepare for battle," Lisa ordered, her heart racing. "All hands to battle stations." The two fleets drew closer, tension building in the cold void of space. Suddenly, the alien ships opened fire, bright beams of energy shooting toward the Earth fleet. Lisa's crew scrambled to respond. "Evasive maneuvers," she shouted. The USS Valor swerved, avoiding the incoming blasts. The human ships fired back, their weapons lighting up the darkness as they retaliated. The first clash had begun. Explosions rocked the vacuum of space as the two forces collided. Human and alien ships danced through the stars, firing lasers and missiles at each other. The aliens, confident in their superior numbers, pushed forward, but the humans fought back fiercely. Raxos, commanding the alien fleet, watched in disbelief as one of his ships was hit and destroyed by a well-aimed shot from the humans. "What is happening?" he shouted to his crew. "They are fighting like warriors, not like the weaklings we thought they were." Back on the USS Valor, Lisa felt a surge of adrenaline. "We need to focus on their command ship," she said. "If we take that down, the rest will scatter." James nodded and relayed the order. "All ships target their command vessel." With precision and determination, the human fleet aimed their weapons at the alien flagship. As they unleashed their firepower, the aliens began to falter. One by one, their ships were hit, and the alien forces struggled to maintain their formation. Amidst the chaos, Lyra spotted a group of human ships flanking their position. "We're being surrounded," she warned, her voice rising with panic. "Regroup," Raxos commanded. "Fall back to the formation. We cannot let them break us." The humans seized the moment, pushing forward and exploiting the aliens' confusion. Lisa's heart swelled with pride as her crew executed their tactics flawlessly. The battle raged on, and it was clear that the humans were not going down without a fight. After several tense minutes, the tide of battle shifted. The alien fleet, once confident, began to retreat, unable to cope with the unexpected strength of the humans. Raxos, realizing the battle was lost, ordered a full retreat. "Fall back! We will live to fight another day," he shouted, anger and fear mixing in his voice. As the alien ships turned to flee, Lisa felt a wave of relief wash over her. "We did it!" she exclaimed, her crew erupting in cheers. The first clash had ended, but it had changed everything. The aliens had discovered that humans were not to be underestimated. The war was just beginning, and both sides knew it would be a fight for survival. As the alien ships vanished into the darkness, the human fleet stood strong, united, and ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. After the first battle, the alien leaders returned to their command chamber, their faces pale and their spirits low. They had never expected to lose against the humans. Zorak slammed his fist on the table, causing the holographic display to flicker. "This is unacceptable! We cannot show weakness. We must gather our strength and prepare for a larger attack." Raxos nodded, his mind racing. "We underestimated them. Their tactics are clever, and their ships are stronger than we thought. We need more ships and better weapons if we are to defeat them." Lyra, still shaken by the battle, added, "But how? The humans have already revealed their strength. If we attack again, we might face an even bigger defeat." Zorak took a deep breath, trying to calm his anger. "We will call for reinforcements. The other factions in the galaxy need to know what has happened. They cannot ignore the threat of humanity." The alien leaders quickly sent messages to their allies across the galaxy, requesting support. They explained how the humans had fought back bravely and how their warships were more powerful than anyone had expected. It was a call for unity against a common enemy. Meanwhile, on Earth, Commander Lisa Hart and her crew were celebrating their victory. They had proven themselves in battle, but Lisa knew this was just the beginning. She gathered her officers in the command center for a briefing. "Great job, everyone. We fought well today, but we cannot let our guard down," Lisa said, her tone serious. "The aliens will not give up easily. We need to strengthen our fleet and prepare for their next move." James, her second-in-command, spoke up. "What do you suggest, Commander? We can't just sit back. We should improve our ships and train our crew even harder." Lisa nodded. "Exactly. We'll gather all available resources. I want each ship inspected and upgraded. We need more weapons, better shields, and new technology. Let's also increase training exercises. We must be ready for anything." The crew sprang into action. Engineers worked tirelessly to improve the ships, adding new weapons and reinforcing the hulls. The pilots trained harder than ever, practicing maneuvers and battle tactics. They knew that the next fight could determine the fate of Earth. As days passed, the atmosphere on Earth shifted from celebration to determination. People across the planet were inspired by the bravery of their soldiers. News reports covered the battle, highlighting the strength of the human spirit. Many volunteered to join the military, eager to help defend their home. Back in the alien command chamber, the leaders were gathering reinforcements from across the galaxy. They met with other species, discussing their plans. "We must act quickly," Zorak urged. "The humans are becoming stronger, and if we wait too long, they may find a way to defeat us." The alien leaders promised their allies power and riches if they helped in the fight against humanity. Some factions agreed, eager to take part in the war. Others hesitated, still wary of the human threat. As the alien fleets grew, Lisa's crew prepared for the inevitable clash. The tension in the air was thick, and everyone could sense that the next battle would be crucial. Lisa spent her nights studying alien battle tactics, seeking every piece of information she could find. One day, during a training exercise, an officer rushed in with news. "Commander! We have intercepted alien communications. They are gathering a large fleet, planning to attack again soon." Lisa's heart raced. "How soon?" "Within days, Commander. They are calling for reinforcements from their allies." Lisa gathered her crew quickly. "We need to act fast. We cannot wait for them to come to us. Prepare our ships for battle. We'll meet them head on." The crew moved quickly, their hearts filled with a mix of fear and determination. They had seen the strength of the aliens, but they had also tasted victory. They were no longer just defending Earth. They were ready to fight back. As the humans prepared for the upcoming battle, the alien fleet was also getting stronger. Zorak, Raxos, and Lyra stood at the front of their fleet, ready to face the humans once again. They had learned from their mistakes and were determined not to let history repeat itself. Both sides were now gathering their strength, preparing for the confrontation that would change the course of the war. The stage was set, and the galaxy held its breath, waiting for the clash of two powerful forces. Each side knew that only one could emerge victorious, and the battle would soon begin. As the war between humans and aliens intensified, both sides prepared for the inevitable clash. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation, and each fleet was bracing for battle. However, deep in the shadows of the galaxy, another force watched closely, the Aelorians, a race known for their wisdom and powerful technology. The Aelorians had always kept to themselves, avoiding conflicts. They had heard about the humans' unexpected strength and were intrigued. Their leader, Eldra, convened a meeting with her council to discuss the situation. "Humans are strong and brave," she said, her silver hair flowing gracefully as she spoke. "But they are not invincible. If they are to fight the Draxorians, they will need help. We must consider intervening." One of her advisors, Kalen, frowned. "But Eldra, why should we help them? The Draxorians are powerful and ruthless. They have already defeated many races. We risk our safety by becoming involved." Eldra nodded thoughtfully. "True, but we have seen the courage of the humans. If they are defeated, the Draxorians will not stop there. They will come for us next. It is in our best interest to assist the humans now." After much discussion, the council agreed. They decided to send a small fleet to Earth to offer their support. Eldra chose Kalen to lead the mission, knowing he was skilled in both diplomacy and combat. Meanwhile, on Earth, Commander Lisa Hart and her crew continued their preparations. They had been working day and night, making final adjustments to their ships. One morning, a small, unidentified vessel appeared on their radar. "Commander, we have a strange ship approaching," James reported, his brow furrowed with concern. "It doesn't match any known alien designs." Lisa's heart raced. "Open a channel. Let's see who they are." The screen flickered, revealing Eldra and her crew. "Humans, we come in peace," she said, her voice calm and soothing. "I am Eldra, leader of the Aelorians. We have come to offer our assistance against the Draxorian threat." Lisa stared at the screen, surprised. "Assistance? Why would you help us?" "We have watched your struggles from afar," Eldra explained. "We believe in protecting the innocent and maintaining peace in the galaxy. If the Draxorians win, they will only seek more power. We cannot allow that to happen." James leaned closer, intrigued. "What kind of assistance can you provide?" Eldra smiled gently. "Our technology is advanced. We can enhance your ships and provide strategies for combat. Together we can stand a better chance against the Draxorians." Lisa exchanged glances with James and the other crew members. They had faced many challenges, but this was an unexpected opportunity. "We accept your offer," she replied, her voice firm. "Together we will prepare for the Draxorian fleet." Eldra nodded. "We will start at once." The Aelorian team quickly began working alongside the human crew. They shared their knowledge, teaching the humans how to harness new energy sources and improve their weapons. In return, the humans shared their battle strategies and tactics, learning how to adapt to the Draxorian style of fighting. As days passed, the humans and Aelorians forged a strong bond. The humans admired the Aelorians' graceful technology, while the Aelorians were impressed by the humans' determination and spirit. Together, they trained hard, blending their skills and knowledge. Back on the Draxorian side, Zorak and Raxos were becoming aware of the growing alliance between the humans and Aelorians. "This is troubling," Zorak said, his voice laced with anger. "The humans have found allies. We must strike before they gain more strength." Raxos nodded, worry creasing his forehead. "We need to act fast. If we allow them time to prepare, they will become a real threat." The Draxorian leaders began mobilizing their forces, eager to crush the humans before they could fully utilize their new allies. They planned an all-out assault, intending to catch the humans off guard. Back on Earth, Lisa received intelligence about the Draxorian plans. "They're coming," she warned her crew. "We need to be ready for anything. The Aelorians have given us the tools, now we must use them wisely." The tension in the command center grew as the humans and Aelorians prepared for battle. The alliance between them had transformed their chances of survival. As the countdown to the Draxorian attack began, hope ignited in their hearts. "Together we will show the Draxorians that we will not back down," Lisa declared. "We fight for our homes, our families, and our freedom." With newfound strength and determination, the combined forces of humans and Aelorians stood ready. They understood that this battle could change everything. The galaxy was about to witness the strength of unity, as two races prepared to confront their greatest challenge yet. The day of the final battle had arrived. On Earth, the air was thick with tension and anticipation. The combined fleet of humans and Aelorians gathered near the planet, ready to face the Draxorian forces. Commander Lisa Hart stood on the bridge of her flagship, surveying her crew. They were tired but determined, their eyes reflecting the fierce spirit of their unity. "Today is the day we show the Draxorians that we will not be defeated," Lisa declared, her voice steady and strong. "We fight not just for our planet, but for every world they threaten. Remember what we have learned together. Trust in your training and trust in each other." The crew cheered, their spirits lifted by Lisa's words. Nearby, Eldra, the Aelorian leader, stood with her advisors, watching the humans with respect. "They have prepared well," she said to Kalen, "but we must remain cautious. The Draxorians will be relentless." Kalen nodded, his eyes focused on the distance. "They are confident, but overconfidence can lead to mistakes. We must exploit their weaknesses." As the fleets took their positions, the Draxorian ships appeared on the horizon. The dark, menacing forms moved like a storm across the stars, their cannons glowing ominously. Zorak, the Draxorian leader, stood at the front of his fleet, feeling the thrill of battle. "Today we crush the humans and their Aelorian allies," he roared. "Let them feel the power of the Draxorian Empire!" The two fleets faced each other, tension crackling in the air. Lisa took a deep breath, her heart racing. "Weapons ready," she commanded. The crew prepared for the battle they had trained for, adrenaline pumping through their veins. Suddenly, Zorak shouted, "Fire!" The Draxorian fleet unleashed a torrent of energy blasts, lighting up the space around them. Lisa's orders echoed through her ship. "All ships, evasive maneuvers. Return fire!" The battle erupted in chaos. The humans and Aelorians fired back, their combined firepower meeting the Draxorian onslaught. Explosions lit the dark space, and ships danced between the fiery blasts. Eldra's ships maneuvered gracefully, their advanced technology allowing them to dodge and weave through the enemy fire. "Target their weak points," she instructed her crew. They aimed for the gaps in the Draxorian defenses, launching precise strikes that took down enemy ships. Meanwhile, Lisa focused on coordinating their efforts. "We need to protect our flanks. Keep moving and don't let them surround us." Her crew fought valiantly, their determination shining bright amidst the chaos. As the battle raged on, the tide began to turn. The Draxorian forces were strong, but the humans and Aelorians fought with unity and purpose. They worked together seamlessly, covering each other's weaknesses and capitalizing on each other's strengths. Suddenly, a massive Draxorian warship advanced toward Lisa's flagship, its cannons charging for a devastating blow. "Brace for impact!" she yelled, gripping the console as her crew prepared for the worst. But before the Draxorian ship could fire, Eldra's fleet swooped in, surrounding the enemy vessel. Their weapons fired in unison, striking the Draxorian ship's vulnerable spots. The warship exploded in a spectacular fireball, sending shockwaves through the battlefield. "Now's our chance!" Lisa shouted. "Let's push forward!" With renewed energy, the combined fleet surged ahead, taking advantage of the Draxorians' momentary disarray. They pressed on, attacking relentlessly, pushing the enemy back. As the battle continued, Zorak watched in disbelief. "They cannot be this strong. We must regroup!" But it was too late. The combined forces of humans and Aelorians were relentless, and one by one the Draxorian ships began to fall. Finally, Lisa spotted Zorak's flagship at the center of the chaos. "There! That's their leader. If we take him down, we can end this." With a fierce determination, Lisa and Eldra directed their fleets toward Zorak. The two leaders faced each other in a final showdown. "You think you can defeat us, human?" Zorak sneered. "We don't just fight for ourselves," Lisa replied, her voice steady. "We fight for every world you threaten." The final clash was intense. The two ships exchanged fire, powerful blasts shaking the very fabric of space. But united in purpose, Lisa and Eldra's forces worked in perfect harmony, dodging and countering every move the Draxorians made. In a final, decisive strike, Lisa targeted Zorak's ship's core. "Now!" she shouted, unleashing all their firepower. The energy blasts collided with the Draxorian flagship, and it erupted in a massive explosion. As the dust settled, the remaining Draxorian ships began to flee. Victory was theirs. Cheers erupted on the bridge of Lisa's ship as her crew celebrated their hard-fought success. Eldra smiled, pride shining in her eyes. "We did it!" Lisa exclaimed, feeling a wave of relief wash over her. "We showed them the power of unity." As the two fleets celebrated their victory, the galaxy began to understand the strength that comes from standing together. The humans and Aelorians had forged an unbreakable bond, proving that even in the darkest of times, hope and courage could lead to triumph.